video, so I'll have to keep a better eye on that stuff.
Bionucleus 4J. Toxanol should never have built these to start with.
Come on.
Let's see.
Come on, come on. We can make it out of this. Just have to find out where. There we go. Almost there. There we go. Now we're getting there. No, I haven't been talking a lot, except for brief buttons, I guess. But I've been doing the best I can, trying to figure out how best to be me. Anyway, let's have some fun. Ooh, hoo hoo hoo. A scythe. Let's mark its location.
Let's see.
Guess we definitely are marking its location.
The mountains are closer to the sun, right? There's the sovereign who runs this outpost. He didn't expect his outpost to be invaded, but now that you're working with their rival, he can see why.
Persuade.
Needs a logical reason for him to surrender the outpost without a fight. Strong arming won't work. You'll have to fight for it.
Well,
it's their last line of defense. Once their guardian falls, they'll surrender.
ouch. Sorry. I didn't want to have to do that.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
There is only one target
weaker,
left.
But they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Working as one team, we can beat the odds and create a world peace. Worlds filled with peace is better than the worlds that are destroyed.
Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third outpost, and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort.
Happy the world wins.
Says it will be a relief to finally have it over.
Yes, it will. Oh, we got an upgrade token. Oh, we're level 15. Yay. The rival's fort. Place waypoint. Now that I know where to go. Let's see. What's behind door number 1? Oh, hello. think I'll stick with the pants I got on. Sunglasses.
It's a new day to you. Might as well enjoy it.
Ooh. Cool helmet.
Talks about how it didn't used to be so dark at night. The end of the world means the end of light, too. Without light to guide the way, they keep getting lost out on the goo. Could you restart the Lumen Tower so they can find their way at night again?
How do I get it working?
Can't say for sure, since they don't know what broke it. Says to head toward the goo and look up at the sky. Can't miss it. Once you find the Lumen Tower, climb inside and get the lights started back up. Easy, right? Can't wait until they can glide the goo by night again.
Fixing the Lumen Tower should help a lot of people.
Says they'd all love you for it.
Oh, oops. Okay, let's see where the Lumen Tower is at. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it's down here. I think we'll get the goo glide. And then... So for now, track quest. Oh, yeah, level up. Charisma.
As long as you're happy about it.
Mutations. Okay, so that's gonna hurt. Triangle to interact. What's going on here?
Sometimes your mind creates an illusion where it's possible to go back in time to relive a moment in your life. We all have things in our past we wish hadn't happened, and can come to remember seeing and doing things that never happened.
Come on.
However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. Choose the automaton functionality you want to recall.
To use the automaton's glider wings, jump off a high... jump while in the air. To control it while flying by using maximum navigation. Its turret function is automatically activated whenever enemies are around, and it will aid you in combat. Activate the automaton's heal function in consumable favorites radial wheel. Let's try the air glider.
I was wondering when you'd recall how to spring the automaton air gliders.
To use the wings, jump off something high and then press and hold jump to activate the wings. You control how to fly with the navigation controls. Pitching downward increases your speed. Oh, cool. That's gonna make getting around a lot easier.
How do you get from here to there?
It's called finding every possible way and then continuing on.
They've been waiting for you. Taking control of this fort will bring peace between your tribes.
What's the defense?
The scouts have reported activity nearby that's worth looking into before you enter the fort. The plan is to fling you over the wall with a sling lobber. However, he wants you to secure a hard hat first, should anything go wrong.
How can I secure the hat?
It's better you go and find one for yourself. It can't be too much trouble, though. It's one size fits all.
Okay. Is this the very one I climbed before? I think it is. Return to the Sifu.
Time to get a move on before all your chances slip on by.
Okay, there we go. Now we're getting a move on. Don't know exactly what all I'm doing, but I can do a best guess. Last guesses about the best you can do when you don't know everything about what you're doing. And I know that singing sucked a little. But given time, we can find a way. Given time, we can find where to begin. Given enough time, we can do more.
It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu. Clarifies that rigging the odds in your favor in preparation of the rival's fort is one thing, but collateral damage is another.
Very true. Whee! Oh, faceplant. Ouch. Oh, hello. Okay.
That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light.
Oh yeah. Oh, hello. There we go. Come on. Ooh. Ooh, what does this do?
Pick your path carefully by whatever you can see.
Okay, can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't even go that way. Alright. That leaves only one option. Go this way. Huh.
The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate.
Yeah, it does.
Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers.
Hello. Or should I say, knock, knock.
Use liberty and is striving to protect freedom. They want to continue with each tribe being responsible for their own, and believe that uniting the tribes is the only way you can survive. He was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight instead of uniting. It would be fighting over nothing. He sees strength in you like no one else, but if fight is all you do, he can't stand by you. He doesn't believe you and prefers to fight it out now rather than later.
Ouch. Ouch. Sorry, pal.
The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands.
Allow them to join the ranks.
You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Do good, and good will follow you.
Let them join us.
Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it.
Very true.
And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He's gotten news that the other tribes have realized there are no winners in this war. There's no purpose in antagonism.
The remaining tribes?
All three of them believe your tribe has grown strong enough to unite them. It's clear your efforts have been successful. There's light at the end of the tunnel. The tribes are tired of war and will remember the one who brought them peace, whether you decide it'll be now or later. So, do you want to end the war now or continue the crusade?
Happy to end this early.
He agrees. Better save your energy for something meaningful.
Like fighting the remaining jumbo puffs. Okay. Life is returning to the land. Wonderful.
It's the Netra claw chain. There are really rocky ridges here.
I'm not ending the world yet. I get the feeling I can save it. Now where is Goop? Ah. Okay. Unless it's a way to unite them all? Let's find out. Okay. So Goop is down there. But first, let's check. Oh, cool. Oh, it's one of the guns. Heck yeah. Journal. Out of date. Out of date is always there to guide and inform you. He is awaiting for you underneath the tree of life. We'll go talk to Goop and then we'll see what out of date wants or needs. Go here. Let's give this thing a try.
That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Let's see.
Okay, that's opened up more of the map.
Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only when you have forgiven that you'll find peace.
Light instantly banishes dark.
So much clearer.
How much light do you really need?
All the light, all of it!
I mean, you could leave a little space for the dark.
All the light.
Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. So you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff.
Wreck box?
You're lucky that way. There's still cargo left on the shores from before the apocalypse. His best guess is a power tanker hit a reef and went under. Nothing like a story with an unexpected ending.
Okay. Okay, go around this way then. Let's see if we can find this. Wherever it's at. Oh, down in here. That does. What? We're going through a sewer system. Oh boy. Okay. Wrong way. Dang it. Too far again. Daggone it. There we go.
The light of day shows how bad the world has become.
You found a circuit board puzzle. Left analytic. There we go. I don't know if they'll all be that easy, but we can try. Ooh. Hello.
So much water.
Oh wow. Uh-oh.
On the home stretch. A teeth shatterer.
Sorry, big guy. Ooh.
Yeah. You need to line up the switches so they match.
Okay, that one was easier than most of the ones I've seen.
That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist.
So there's a silver lining in everything. Always gotta look to the silver lining.
He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out.
What's a salvage net?
There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks. Squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks.
Sinky Dink?
That's where he bobs. Gulp refuses to move from that barge, despite the fact it makes him burf. Goop's not sure, though, if it's the surf sickness or the radium syrup that causes it.
Use the normal movement controls to drive the goo glide. You can boost with the speed of the goo glide by pressing L3. Customize the goo glide, jump on it, and use the call mount button.
The day is here.
Motorized jet ski, huh?
You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village. Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already.
The plague?
That's what they call the blight that's been haunting the land since the old world ended in the apocalypse around here. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Seems surprised you have to go.
Now, where are these guys?
Ready to live at your own speed. It's all about destiny. Yours, mine, the entire world's. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, let's mark this. And let's...
Control your destiny, or someone else.
Oops. Okay. So that happened. Oop. Knocked over my Mountain Dew can. And I knocked it over again. Sorry about that. The long loading screens again. I think I got a little too close there.
It's so tempting to just sit and relax. And the open goo before you. E-waste, the stuff you need. Blasting it.
Sorry. Okay. Come on, come on. Almost there. We have peace treaties now. Better than conqueror.
Glad to see some wood scrap there.
Okay. Okay, so the puff's over here somewhere.
You'll get better with practice. This is Hobbydunk, a homey little village.
Sorry for destroying that goop.
You can make so many amazing things out of wood scrap.
Fast travel. Go into the water. Go to the village. Deliver the wood. Go back to the gulp. And then see how much time we have to continue.
It moves like a jet.
Here we go. Get the village rebuilt. There we go. Another thing done. Almost finished. Unless we did just finish repairing the village. Then the village is repaired. Who knows? We'll find out. Probably should find the marker for the village. There it is.
Let's see.
There we go. That really opened it up.
Has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here.
Anything else?
Wishes you'd been better as a kid, but is glad you finally figured it out. Feels you need to meet Lobo. A friend who knows a Gulblimp is always handy. Says talking to you was interesting. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Hopes to see you again soon.
Same here. That's 2 upgrade points. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, it would have been faster to just do this.
Don't stay too long. Who knows what lies beneath? He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Guesses he does, but it's a long life in a wild world. Sometimes he's shaken, not stirred. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead.
Try other drinks?
Sure, that's the point. But you can't stop trying new ones, or life gets dull. Wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees why you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you.
A peaceful drink?
Something calm and soothing for your belly. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Says that's what gives your internal such a great glow. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax. They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings. The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely. Whatever you do, do it right, or don't do it at all.
Okay. Oh, there was a ladder. My bad. Okay, you found a cable connect puzzle. You need to connect 3 cables to different ports to solve the puzzle. Each port has a positive or negative value. On these values can be seen above and below the port. Successfully complete the puzzle. Connect the cables so that they add up to the amount shown at the bottom of the screen. Switch between ports, use the left analog stick. To connect the cable to the selected port, press X. There we go. Uh-oh. Oops! Didn't mean to turn that off.
Becoming terminal.
Let's go with vitality.
Rough and tumble.
Wong Fu. General. Deadeye. Crack shot. There we go. Ooh, machine gun. Oh, hello. Ooh.
At least you got something for your trouble. Biohazard makes your skin crawl. Need the right key?
Okay.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
There we go.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Thanks to the goo glide, you're still dry. And you love that ride already.
Oh, holy cow, this is way faster.
That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlite flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out of Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal. After that, Out of Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. He seems happy to talk. Understands you have things to do.
Let's take care of this World Eater. But first, how much time do we got? We still got some time. That's gonna make it a lot easier.
The surf is wider than any road. See that broken boat over there? Looks like it still floats.
What broken boat? Oh, throw the sword like a boomerang. Cool. Ah, so this is a
See
dockyard.
what you can see in this fresh day. It's the porcupine nibbling bark. It took quite a liking to the crunchy stuff after munching down out-of-date's leg. Unleash the quacks. Hook the boom ball and tow it beneath the puff. Ain't that cute? A two-bit playing with quacks. of change. Don't let this opportunity slide.
Okay. That's number 2 down. Staying closer was the better option instead of staying afar. Good thing to remember by.
He thanks you for dealing with another World Eater. You're halfway there. He's got word out of date spotted Lupin and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you're up for it. Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the Predator. Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Lupin will stay put until you're there.
Here's hoping. Fast travel. And while we're in this screen, let's take a look at how we're doing on time. Yeah, we got time for at least one more thing. Okay.
You can smell the must down here.
Had to return to Attertate either way.
Out of Date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past. Lupa Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there. Even though darkness is a part of your nature, he suggests you try to keep your cool, as the best fighter is never angry. He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Lupa Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains. Out of Date hopes you'll find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror.
True.
You should get over there, come face to face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules. He's happy to help.
What am I missing?
The Myriad tribe always had a special place beneath heaven.
I've got to go.
Says you should take it easy. He guesses you're back for more.
Talk to you later.
Says you should take care.
Oop. Gotta run around to the front of the spaceship. Oh, to the other side of the spaceship.
Lupa Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains.
I guess it's time to end the fight.
Tread carefully here. This is Lupa Lupin's camp.
I hope we can make friends.
Lupa Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different, a hunter. That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did, and let them be. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Looper Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. He knew his time would come, and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours.
I'm not gonna kill him unless I have no choice. Oh, oh. I'm sorry. Our old sword. I'm sorry it had to come to that, Lupin. Wish it could have been under better circumstances. Okay. Guess we go down this way and then around. 'Cause I'm tired of just sliding off the dang mountain. Make it faster. Oh. Making sure I'm not running out of time. Okay,
Some
now.
of the beasts who live here have never seen day.
Took a shortcut.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy.
Wherefore, where?
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Noko in the east.
Momombusu?
Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Noko.
Yalawa what now?
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Noko and making sure she gets what she needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date was spot on. The hoof puff needs to be stopped.
Put the what?
Out of Date says that Noko is worried now that the Eastern World Eater is stepping up its activity.
Yalawa what now?
He explains that Noko keeps a fabled steed that she has planned to ride out to the World Eater, but needs help to get it prepared.
Yalawa what now?
Out of Date suggests that you should head east as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
I'm on my way.
As
As soon as this is over.
He's happy to help. Wishes you goodbye.
God, Krona.
Hope you haven't seen the sky for the last time.
Don't really have time to be stopping, but let's see if we can find anything. Like, say, a signpost. To where we can open the map up a bit more.
That paid off.
Gear. Craft. Head. Torso. There we go. That gives me an idea. Oh, we can only have one active at a time. Well, that sucks. So I think from now on I'll just stick with this and the other sword.
Will the dawn never come?
So long as the sun's in the air. Oh, so long as the sun's spinning in the sky, dawn shall always return. wonder how many signposts I missed by now.
A crossway. This means you have a choice to make. Which way? The mountains are closer to the sun, right?
Guess that way's not available.
This region is known as the Canuckstonies. You can't find a harder place in the world. Ah, the Gnote Pen. Noko never leaves this place. She's always put the living things first. Let's see.
There we go.
Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again. She wonders if you remember her. She's Noko. She let you ride her Majut when you were a kid. Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark. But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going.
I need direction.
Believes everyone needs direction in this broken world. Your only hope is that you'll end up in a good place once all this is over. Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be. She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least. She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still. Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like, until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here.
Ready to forgive.
Then you are stronger than her. She can't help wanting Lupa Lupin to pay for what he did to her Gnotes, despite the fact it's against her nature.
The light shines on.
Better isn't the word I would use.
Right, not better. Best.
You're the worst.
The worst of being the worst. We're just the best.
Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones. The choices can be overwhelming, but you have to choose, or you just stay where you are. And what kind of choice is that? So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the Gnotes die with it. Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out. Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and sometimes the nights too.
Sparkliness?
They're just so shiny. Makes her smile to think about them. But let's not speak of that now. She has an idea where the Majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Majut Meadow. The Majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you. You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater. It's the most magnificent creature she's ever encountered. A creature straight out of a dream or story. Let's see.
Okay, there's that there. Satellite station. Huh. So each area has its own little bit of territory. A power station. I wonder what's over here. I guess in time I'll find out.
Don't get dizzy up in the mountains.
I think I'll end the video here for now. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment down below, and if you want to know when I'm doing more videos like this, subscribe and hit the notification bell. In the meantime, I'm Nightwolf, and I'll be seeing you all later.